When you don't start and you still have such a productive day, is that kind of a motivation thing for you, or was there some reason that you noticed in practice that you hadn't had the best week or something?
It's just really it was just the whole team not taking advantage of those weeks of practice and things like that. And it was kind of on me. I didn't give my best effort throughout practice, and I deserved what I received, was not starting. And I did take it as a motivational factor. Like, I need to show up every time I get a chance to. And from now on, I learned that I can't take days for granted.
James Taylor was pretty fired up after the game and didn't try to hide it. How widespread was that among the team, guys being upset, and how do you channel that into action?
Well, we were all upset just because we knew we didn't give our best effort throughout the week. And we knew that everything that happened during that game, we deserved it because we didn't give it all we had. Starting for me, I didn't even get a chance to start because I didn't do so well in practice. But just everybody, the whole team, it just wasn't a good vibe. And we learned from that game, and we know that come later these next weeks of preparation, we're going to take it 100% go every time we get a chance to.
You guys, obviously, there's a lot of talk about the pass rush, not getting there right now, but you guys blitz a lot too. When you look at it in terms of blitzing, what do you guys need to be doing better? Because you're not, even with blitzing, you're not getting home a lot of times.
Well, we all just need to, the biggest thing is getting off blocks. Once, Coach Madison does a good job of designing blitzes where it's one-on-one blocks. And if we can't get off blocks, then we're not doing our job. So with everybody, it's just getting off blocks. That's the biggest thing.
You kind of mentioned a little bit about that mentality, but just what did you see out of your team yesterday in terms of, okay, we did learn something from this, and going forward in Connecticut this weekend and down the road, we are going to approach this the way that we need to? Well,
I just felt it was a whole different, another vibe. It was more that I feel like everybody was sort of embarrassed about that game, and now it's we want to go back out there and show what we really made of, and show how much improvement we will make, throughout the weeks, and just ready to show up again.
Last couple games, Countess has had some big performances, 3 interceptions. As a teammate and a friend of his, how happy are you for him to see him go through what he went through and be able to make this kind of impact this year?
I'm very happy for him, very excited. That's one of my close friends on the team, and we talked about it all off season about how we're going to play when we get a chance to, and how he's going to play. And for him to actually do it, it's just amazing to me to see that. And I'm very happy for him.
Your head coach and your defensive coordinator always stress no big plays. There have been a few more lately, including Akron pulling off a few. What are you seeing on the film that is opening some of those things up?
Well, I just feel like we lose sight of things. So, for example, the big plays, it's just not being focused. It's just a lack of focus on our end. That's just the whole defense. If we lose focus for one certain play, that's when they get that big play. But if we all are focused, and which we're capable of doing each and every play, then those big plays won't happen.
James, obviously you're still a young guy, but there are a lot of young guys who are going to travel, who haven't traveled before this week. What do you tell them about the experience? And you guys haven't had the best record the last couple of years on the road. What can you share with them to help ease that?
Well, it's all about, staying focused, no distractions. There's going to be a lot of distractions out there with the flight and things like that, but, you can't pay attention to that. You got to understand that, it's a game waiting to be played. It's going to be a 100-yard field just like our field is. It's nothing different. You just can't fall into distractions and stay focused.